नमस्सर्वेभ्यः कक्ष्यायां स्वागतं प्रार्थनया प्रारम्भं कुर्वः। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणि विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। हरिः ओम तत्सत्। प्रथम पाठे सप्तम उपभागे स्मः। तत्र व्यञ्जनसन्धयः इति सप्तमभागस्य नामधेयमस्ति। व्यञ्जनम् इत्युक्ते कान्सोनेण्ट्स् इत्यस्मिन् अर्थे। तु व्यञ्जनाक्षराणां मध्ये सन्धिः अथवा सन्धयः बहुवचने। तु व्यञ्जनसन्धयः। अस्माभिः पूर्वस्मिन् स्तरे स्वराणां मध्ये सन्धयः ये सन्ति तेषां ज्ञानं प्राप्तम्। इदानीं व्यञ्जनानां मध्ये याः सन्धयः सन्ति तेषां ज्ञानं प्राप्नुमः। तर्हि प्रश्नः उदेति, स्वराणां मध्ये सन्धयः व्यञ्जनानां मध्ये सन्धयः, किमर्थं स्वरव्यञ्जनयोः सन्धयः न सन्ति इति प्रश्नः उदेति। प्रश्नः उचितः, परन्तु वयं जानीमः यत् स्वराणां व्यञ्जनानां च योजनेन संयुक्ताक्षरमेव उदेति इति। ककारात् अकारस्य योजनेन क इति संयुक्ताक्षरं भवति। एवमेव अथवा गुणिताक्षरम् इति कथयितुं शक्नुमः। गुणिताक्षरम् इति सामान्यतया। संयुक्ताक्षरम् इत्यत्र ककारस्य साकम् अन्यस्मिन् ककारस्य साकम् अकारेण साकं क इति यद्भवति तत् स्यात्। परन्तु स्वराणां व्यञ्जनानां संयोगेन केवल गुणाक्षराणाम् उत्पत्तिः भवति। तत्र सन्धिः इति नास्ति, परिवर्तनं न भवति एव। तकारात् साकं ऋकारेण तृ इत्यादि रूपाणि सन्ति एव। तत्कारणात् एव तत्र स्वरव्यञ्जनयोः मध्ये सन्धिः इति किमपि नास्ति। स्वराणां मध्ये सन्धिः अवश्यं भवति। एवमेव व्यञ्जनाक्षराणां मध्ये अपि न तु सर्वत्र, बहुत्र संयुक्ताक्षरमेव जनयति, परिवर्तनं न भवति। सर्वत्र न चेदपि बहुत्र व्यञ्जनसन्धेः प्रसक्तिरपि अस्ति एव। So what I was trying to say, we study about swara sandhis, we study about vyanjana sandhis. So the question arises, isn't there something called swara vyanjana sandhi? Why not like that? Then I was trying to tell you, not, because when Vyanjanakshara and Swarakshara come together, they produce a Gunitakshara, which is part of the native set. There is no Parivartana. They are pronounced. In fact, the life of a Vyanjana becomes possible because of Swaras. They are like Pati Patnis. Of course, the Patni is always the Swara because that holds the sway. Without that swara, the pati is like a kuntita fellow. He can't even be called a pati, right? Only if there is a patni, he becomes pati. Anyway, so it is that way. But between vyanjanas, not always. Sometimes they only become compound letters. But between certain vyanjanas, in certain circumstances, even with the influence of certain swara, akshara, etc., based on the property of these vyanjanas and swaras around it, sandhis can occur between two vyanjanaksharas. So that is called vyanjana sandhi. Okay. Or actually just for a single vyanjanakshara without another vyanjanakshara involved, in the presence of a neighborhood of a swara also parivartana takes place. So that type you can kind of roughly say, because of swara influence, a vyanjana is changing its form. You can kind of say, yeah, maybe that one is not exactly between two vyanjanas, it is for a vyanjana alone. But definitively one vyanjana letter at least has to be involved in a vyanjana sandhi, and the parivartana usually is for the vyanjanakshara only in the vyanjana sandhi case. Okay, this much. You have learnt about different types of swara sandhis. Now you will know about vyanjana sandhis. a consonant followed by a vowel or any consonant. See, very clearly they have said a vowel followed by a vowel or any consonant undergoes change, but the change is for the consonant. Okay. So this is called as Vyanjana Sandhi. There are many kinds of Vyanjana Sandhi. Important among them are given below. Okay. And okay, one more thing I want to clarify about Pati Patni Yoga of Vyanjana and Swara. Usually the Pati Patni Yoga in a Gunitakshara is with the Vyanjana coming first, followed by the Swara. Swara is the terminal, last word is with the Swara. So that's how it goes. Okay. Whereas in a Vyanjana getting influenced by a Swara, the Swara will be a postfix. Swara will be afterwards, uh, not influencing this Vyanjana as a Samyukta Akshara. Okay. It will be part of a next word or something like that. Okay. All right. Study the following examples. So the first of the sandhis we are studying today is called the Shutva Sandhi. Now, like I told you, this is the Samskrita Bharati's viewpoint of how to isolate these various Vyanjana Sandhis and try to learn them apart from knowing anything about the other Vyanjana Sandhis, right? It actually doesn't work like that in the real world. In the real world, the way it works is they work in Kahoot. In Kahoot, they work. Okay, what I mean by Kahoot is there is a progressive transformation of Vyanjana Sandhis leading to the final Vyanjana Sandhi. So there is first this, next, then that, like that. Okay, 2 to 3 transformations walking through the different Vyanjana Sandhis happen before we reach the final Vyanjana Sandhi. But what Samskrita Bharati, for simplification, because they want to continue in the mold of how they have taught, otherwise it can become very complex. They are not taking you through the Prakriya path of Panini. But you see here, ashtadhyayi.com, Sutrani. So they have not taken us through the Prakriya path of Panini to show the progressive transformation. They have just taken the final silo, saying this is how for these cases you'll end up with this sandhi like this. Okay, but this is also not going to be helpful. Later on, you will actually get confused. So what I am going to do is first I will stick to this way they are teaching. Let us start learning that way. Then I will show the Panini and Prakriya so that you know to distinguish what's happening. Okay, why this is happening here, that is happening there, etc. Okay, so what are the various Vyanjana Sandhis that actually correlate with each other, work progressively? First of them is called Jashtva Sandhi. Jashtva Sandhi. And then Shtutva, Shutva, all those things come. This Shutva is what we are looking at. There is a Shtutva, which is you can call it a sister Sandhi of Shutva Sandhi. And then there is Khar, what is that? Chartva, yeah, Khartva, I know. Chartva and Chatva and etc. Okay, so Tva is the characteristic titling, that type. Okay, so Stu type is Chutva, like that. Okay, all right.
Varia, it is actually stew, is it? Sa, cha, and o. All three are there.
Shakara, Chakara, Ukara, Stu.
Okay, okay.
Not Sa. Shakara, Chakara, Ukara, Stu. Okay. And why it is called Chutva Sandhi is because the Paninian sign called Chu. This Chu, Shakara, Chakara, Ukara is a Paninian sign called Chu. So it actually is a short title for a series of Vyanjana letters. Okay. You will see all that. I don't want to start that way. We will see all that. Okay. So Chu happening type Sandhi. See, the name itself is very scientific. Stew letter invoking Sandhi, like that. Okay. All right. Study the following examples. Vaikunthe Sheshatalpe Harishyete. Vaikunte in the Vaikuntha, which is Vishnu's abode. Okay. That's like Kailasa is Shiva's abode, Vaikuntha is Vishnu's abode, right? So Shesha Talpe. Sheshashayi is one of his names, no? Shesha is actually the name for the special Naga Deva, right? So he uses him as the Shayya. So Talpa is on his what you call bedding, that sense. In this sense, on his body. So Shesha Talpe, Harihi Shete has become Harishete. So Harihi has gone to Harish form. So the final transformation is the Shchutva there. That's why they have listed. Actually, it is Harihi going to Haris, Haris changing to Harish, joining the Shete. Shete is changed, unchanged, present in the second part of the Sandhi. So Harish Shete. So there is progressively actually two sandhis, which is why I said the Paninian Prakriya is useful, because Paninian Prats will show Harihi, how it changes to or originates from Haris, and then Haris in the neighborhood of Shakara changes to Shakara, and that's why Harishete comes. Visarga never appears when we take the sandhi. Visarga itself is generated after this Prakriya. If you choose to generate it, keep it separate and generate it. Okay? Yeah. So the original word there is Haris. Okay. Vaikunte Hari Sheshatalpe Harihi Shete Haris Shete Harishete. Okay. So that's what. Sakara Shakara Haris. We know there is no word like Haris. So Haris is actually the precursor to Harihi. Because in the process of Sandhi, the precursor is taken and that itself takes the path of Chutva and doesn't take the path of Visarga generation. You can say it is a reversal of Visarga Sandhi in the end, with the Chutva happening where Sakara changes to Shakara. So Su plus Shu changes to Shu plus Shu, Sh. Like that. Harishete. Okay. Any confusion here? Oh, okay. So basically remember Haris, Lakshmanas, these are all actually Harihi, Lakshmanaha in the end. If you had gone with the non-Sandhi path, it would have taken the Visarga form. Okay, and that much you should remember. That's all. Okay. So Ramaha Lakshmanascha Aranyam Gatau. Ramaha Lakshmanaha cha Aranyam Gatau. Lakshmanaha reversing back to Lakshmanas, joining the Shakara. Chakara, sorry, in the presence of the Chakara, changes to a single Shakara. So Lakshmanascha. Lakshmanascha. So Su plus Ch, Shu plus Ch, Shcha. Sh, and then Shcha due to Akara at the end of the Cha. Okay. So Ramaha Lakshmanascha Aranyam Gatau. Like that. Dvivachana. Sayankale Mandam Maruchalati. So here Marut, it would have been Marut being the wind. The breeze actually. Marut chalati. So the breeze moves, flows like that. Or the wind blows. Okay. So in the evening, mandam marut chalati. Okay. So karta is actually marut only. Mandam is the kriya visheshana, slow movement, kriya visheshana. Adhikarana is sayankala. So kutra, kada, actually not kutra, kada, time. Sayankale, katham mandam, kaha marut, kim karoti chalati. Okay. Sayankale mandam marut chalati. So takara got influenced by the presence of chakara and also changed to chakara. Okay. All right. Akashe sharat chandraha prakashate. Similar sandhi. Sharat chandraha. Okay. Sharat chandraha is a samastapada. What is sharat there? Sharat ritu. So the Chandra of the Sharat ritu, he shines. Okay. He's having peculiar characteristics identified with him. So he shines. So Akashe, again Adhikarana, Sharat Chandraha Prakashate. Here there is only Karta, Adhikarana and Kriya. This is Atmanepadi Kriya, so Prakashate, not Prakashati. Okay. Actually, it is Pra Upasarga, Kash Dhatu and Atmanepadi ending, Latlakara, Pratama Purusha, Ekavachana, because Chandra is a Pratama Purusha Namapada. You remember we had that identification of Namapadas as Purusha also. We discussed a little bit. Okay. Sanjeevini Mrutam Ujjivayati. So ut plus jivayati, ut upasarga. Okay, okay, and then jivayati is the lakara shabda. So ut jivayati has become uj jivayati. So takara has changed to jakara. So tavarga akshara became javarga akshara. Actually, chavarga akshara, cha ja, because the softer ja influenced it to go soft ja. Here the harsher cha change the takara just to the harsher cha only. Okay, so this harshness, softness, they have a role in this. See, if you have, let us say the sandhi was not there, we just combined the takara with the jakara, utji vayati. See how badly it comes out of the mouth. Utjivayati. You cannot actually, you have to literally give a halt after takara and go to jakara, because it's not congruent in the mouth to switch from takara to jakara in one compound. You cannot do tja is not possible. Okay, tka is possible because takara kakara are harsh. So the modulation in the mouth is congruent to switch. Uktaha, utkala, these things are okay. Okay, whereas ujjala it has to become. Okay, so that kind of softening property is also there in the sandhis, what is happening. But that here, that softening has happened due to shchutva. Okay. Balaha mrut shakatikam rachitavan. Mrut shakatikam. So mrut is mud, shakatika is toy chariot. Okay, or a chariot, you can even call it. Shakatika is chariot. So because of balaha, I said toy. So mrut shakatikam rachitavan. So takara has switched over to chakara in the influence of a shakara's presence. Shashikala Variye, do you have a question?
No, sir.
Because some sounds were coming from you. So
No, I just put the earphones.
no
So-
problem, no problem. I'll mute
Okay.
you. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. So Shakara changed the Takara to Chakara. Okay. So Mrut Shakatika. Okay. Almost Mrut Chakatika, like that Shakara sound is almost eaten away by the Chakara here. Anyway, Tat Jnatva. So Tat Jnatva. Tajjnatva. So it switches to the, see, if you remember, this Jna is already a compound of Jan, Varga Panchama. Cha, cha, ja, jha, that ja and na. So Tajjnatva. So because of the Jakara as the leading character, it influenced the Takara to change to Jakara, similar to how it happened with Ujjivayati. Okay, just because you're looking at Nya, don't get confused. It is actually Ja plus Nya. So what Ja is colliding with Jakara there. Okay, just like Ujjivayati. So all right. So all that is kind of broken up and shown here. You guys can slowly take a look at that. Kaschana bhikshukaha agataha. Kaha plus chana. Chichana prayoga. Right? Nipata pratyaya. So kaha plus chana. Kas plus chana. And then sakara changes to shakara. So kaschana. Sundari Variye, you have a question?
Hi, Mahodaya. This Ujjivayati, in that, is it not first Jastvam is happening, then Shrutvam?
That's why, Bhagini, hold on. Okay? Hold on. That's why I
Because,
told you right
according-
now.
it doesn't follow the rule, isn't it?
Don't exactly.
Maybe
If
I'm
you were
talking
listening,
more.
if you were listening to me from the beginning, you wouldn't have said what you said. Okay? From the beginning, I told that these Jastva Sandhi, Shtutva Sandhi, Shchutva Sandhi, there is a progressive step by which we arrive at the final result. What Samskrita Bharati has shown is the final version of what ends up it ends up as. Okay? So that's why I'm not talking of Jashtva now. Just I told one sentence in the beginning saying we will come to that slowly. Beginning. Huh?
But if we write like this, is it okay? Or because we are going to write the exam.
Final. You're going to write the exam. I'm not going to write it for you, Sundari Variye.
Yeah. Okay.
This is only
Okay.
the second weekend. We have a lot of weekends to go. Okay. At the end of the
Okay.
5th, 6th weekend, if I'm not going the right way, you come back and tell me. Okay?
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Pavitra Variye, you have a question?
जी कश्चन भिक्षुकः आगतः. This kashchana is kaha plus sanna, no? So that is first one. There is a sandhi there, no? The kaha
Yes,
plus
yes,
sanna.
yes, yes. In fact, if you were listening to me right from Harishyete Lakshmanascha, I have been talking about it. You guys have been little lax in
Yes.
not listening to me. Okay? If you were listening to me, you
Yes.
wouldn't have talked about Kaschana. Sorry to be harsh, but yeah. Yeah. Seema
Okay,
Variye,
okay.
you are unmuted. Are you having a question?
Yes, sir. I have a question about this word mritshakatika.
Mm.
I recall a word mritshakatikam. If this is the final version, what the Sanskrit Bharati is giving us, so
No,
how does this mritshakatikam happen?
there are multiple options. Okay.
Mhm.
So conveniently they have picked up the Schutva path. There may be a further path that is optional. So if you stop at the Schutva path, then it is Mrit Chakatika. Some sandhis, because of optionality, generate multiple output forms depending on your desire. Okay?
Okay, sir. So both are the options.
It may be both. We will go back once we have learned all the sandhis. If we feel Mrit Chakatika is also possible, then that we path Chatva path or something we would have taken. Okay?
Because that seems easy to pronounce.
No problem. You choose that. That's why they have left it to you.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, the same thing for me also. The Shudraka, so he had composed this. So that one, I think it is Mritshakatikam only. Or because there we cannot have two options.
No, your pronunciation, I'm not able to make out what exact letters is there. Chakara and what Chakara is there, or what is there? Or Alpaprana Chakara is also there. What is there?
See, in the Pravesha, we had this. So there, it was some sort of Vangmaya Parijaya. So there we were taught about this Mritshakatika.
There, what Chakara was? Chakara
is there,
Mahaprana Chakara was there, right, Simavariye? Yeah,
yes.
That's what I'm telling. So I think
second one.
Yeah, second column.
Second one.
Got
Yes,
it, got it. So that's what I'm telling you. There is an optional path to stop at Chutva or proceed to Chatva. Okay?
Dhanyavada.
I think. Otherwise, Samskrita Bharati won't put this. If the final form was only Mahaprana Chakara, they wouldn't list it here. Okay? Trust them. Yeah. Induvariya, you have a question?
No question, sir. Just that what you're talking about, the Chatva Sandhi, it's already coming in chapter 5. And there they are
Bhagini, yeah, Bhagini. See, we have some advanced students, so please bear with them.
No, not also. Sorry.
Okay. Some students actually have clear knowledge of these sandhis, etc. And they're just staying in the path because they have learned it otherwise also. That's okay. So that's why these questions come. I was in the outset only trying to block those questions off by saying, okay, look, Samskrita Bharati has done a silo. Silo means each in its own barrel, each sandhi in its own separated barrel, like that they have shown. The reality is not that way. It is actually a series of bogies. The sandhis go through the prakriya from one bogie to the other. Some stop at the third bogie, some go on to the fourth bogie. Sometimes option is there to stop at the third bogie, finish the travel. Sometimes, some choose to go to the fourth bogie and finish the travel. That third bogie, fourth bogie business is Mrit Shakatika business. Okay? Yeah. Okay. Kaschana, kaha, chana, kas plus chana. So visarga reversing back to sakara, and sakara changing to shchutva sandhi to shakara. Kaschana in the presence of a chakara. Kaschana bhikshukaha agataha. So I'm not going into the meaning because all these are very easy words. Bhavan yat vadati tat chintyam. So yat tat. So tat has changed to tach in the presence of the chakara. Okay. So tavarga letter switched to a chavarga letter. Okay. So stu became stu according to Panini. Anyway. Kiyat chiram pratikshaniyam maya. How much time I should wait? So kiyat plus chiram. Chiram is like kalam type. Okay. So kiyat chiram. So tavarga changed to chavarga again. Okay.
Sorry, sir. What did you say for chiram?
Forever type, but it is more in this context. It is simply how much time.
Long. How long? Maybe.
How long? Yeah. Nagaraj over here, you had a question.
I had a question. I had a question more about the meaning. It
Oh,
says,
meanings. Okay, let us walk through the meaning one by one.
No,
Also.
Tachintavyam, I read it. Then I found it is Tachintyam.
Chintyam. Anyway, I'll tell the meaning because we are all learning. So, Vaikunte, in the Vaikuntha, Shesha Talpe, on the body of Shesha Naga, Harihi, the Lord Hari, Shete, he sleeps. Ramaha Lakshmanaha cha, Rama and Lakshmana, Aranyam Gatau, they went to the forest. Sayankale Mandam Marut Chalati, in the evening, soft, slowly the breeze blows. Akashe, I will mute you. Thanks. Akashe Sharatchandraha Prakashate. In the sky, the Chandra of the Sharat Kala, he shines. Sharat Ritu. In fact, Sharad Dhrutu it will become due to again just Vasandi. Anyway, Sanjeevini Mrutam Ujjivayati. So Sanjeevini, the miracle medicine, the dead person as an object, it makes life live again. Ut Jivayati. So lifts him back into life like that. Okay, Upasarga Ut becomes Uj. Balaha Mrit Shakatikam Rachitavan. Okay, the boy created a mud chariot. Tajñatva patha. Tat jñatva patha. Knowing that you read. Okay. Some guru is telling, some shishya or some mother is telling some son or daughter, knowing that you read like that. This is lot. Kaschana bhikshukaha agataha. A certain beggar has come. Bhavan yat vadati tat chintyam. Whatever you are saying or what you say, that is worthy of being grasped, thought about. Chintanam means mental charvanam. So that is worthy of being mentally argued and understood.
So my doubt was actually that is it Chintyam or Chintavyam?
Chintyam.
Chintyam.
Okay. Chintyam is one form, Chintaniyam is another form, etc. Many paths are there. Many type of Kridanta paths are there. Kiyatchiram pratikshaniyam maya. Kiyat kalam pratikshaniyam maya. How much time I should be? How long? Actually, chiram is almost giving the sense of long. How long I should wait like that? Complaining. I is implicit in maya, by me. Karmani. In the examples above, words printed in bold are examples of Vyanjana Sandhis, where two consonants are joined. The last letter of the former word and the first letter of the following word are consonants. The bold words in the above sentences must be split up as follows. So, Harishete, Su plus Sh plus Sh. So, they showed only the transformating of the Sakara. I showed the whole here. Sh plus Sh. Like that. After that, I won't read. It's all very obvious. But remember, many times the sakara, etc., that is there, this comes from visarga being s first. Okay. Instead of taking the visarga path, the sandhi took the shchutva path. That's all. Okay. Something to remember. Observe the first example here. In the brackets, it is shown that s plus sh becomes sh plus sh, and it should have been sh plus sh. When sakara and shakara are juxtaposed, put together, sakara is replaced with shakara, shankara shaksha. Okay, the letter that is replaced s by another is shown in bold type. Okay, the s is shown in bold type. Try to understand the other example similarly. Okay. You guys will read that slowly. Shchutva Sandhehe Niyamaha. So they are trying to define the Shchutva Sandhi as an independent silo here. When Sakara and Tavarga letters come in contact with Shakara and Chavarga letter. So this is the important thing. Actually, the original Paninian Sutra is so small for this Sandhi. Stoho, Shchuna, Shchuhu. That's all Panini says. Stoho, Shchuna, Shchuhu. Of the sto letters in the neighborhood of Chu letter, Shchu letter, a Shchu letter shall be substituted. That is the meaning of his sutra. So stoho, because he is using shashti, we say that is the sthani, and because he being saying stoho, the original pratipadika must be stu, ukaranta stu, like guroho, stoho, he has done technical vibhakti. Okay, stu is actually a conjunct of sakara and tavarga. Tavarga is titled as stu. Okay, he uses ku chu tu pu, kachata tapa becomes ku chu tu pu in his sinology to mean the whole of kavarga is ku, whole of chavarga is chu, whole of tavarga is tu, like that he goes. Okay, so stu means a sakara or a tavarga letter. Shchu means a shakara or a chavarga letter. So stoho, of the sakara tavarga letters, Shchuna, in the neighborhood of. Shchuna is Tritiya Vibhakti. So that in Panini's Sutra technique, the sign for using Tritiya Vibhakti in the neighborhood of stu, like that. Okay, with the stu, like that. Okay, stuna. Okay, and stuhu is in pratama. A pratama anta is a substituent. That means in the place of the sthani that comes. So stoho, shchuhu. So of the stu letter, shchu letter is replaced. So corresponding. He's also other sutras describe when he says that way, if there is a set, you have to take the corresponding. So sakara is replaced with shakara, takara with chakara, etc., like that. Okay, that's what this picture is showing. So this is the stu column, this is chu column, and shchu replacement. So stoho, shchuna, shchuhu. Okay. All right. But most examples you will find tend being what we have seen. Sakara replacing with shakara and takara with chakara or jakara. Okay. Generally you see sh, ch, ch, j, ch, ch, ch. Actually, I have made some mistake in the order here. Shakatika, like, yeah, this is that difficult path. Yeah, then and then yeah. So you're pretty much seeing only takara changing to chakara and takara changing to jakara, and in fact takara changing to jakara happens to cross the correspondence boundary. That's where Sundari, Bhagini and others question come, how the correspondence path is crossed. How can a takara go to jakara? So it goes because actually in Paninian Bogi, takara softens to dakara, dakara changes to jakara. Okay, the path is da to ja. We will see that later. Okay. That explains why there is a crossover of not just column, also the row. Okay. So Panini has a row prakriya and a column prakriya. Very, very scientific he is. That's why he organized these letters in the row column way. In fact, he doesn't use row column to depict it. He uses Maheshwara Sutras, but Maheshwara Sutras are row column dependent. Okay. They're indexed on columns rather than rows. Okay, then for rows he simply uses what I told, tu, chu, like that. That is a row. Okay. Huh.
Sir, this way that Shishu, it is not Shishuhu or Shishu, like that Shishus.
I told you, no? If you had not done this Chutva Sandhi, if you had left Shishu alone, it would have become Shishuhu. Where is Shishu? Shishu came? I don't know where Shishu, who you said. There is no Shishu anywhere.
Yeah, that's the next Abhyas, next one.
So you're ahead of us, Varya.
Not ahead, I just had a glance.
Right now only Harihi is there.
No,
Let's stick to
not
Harihi.
Here also, no, Haris. It is coming.
Yeah, that's what I explained to you already. If you were attentive, I explained actually if you didn't take this Chutva, it would have gone to Harihi. Yeah.
But you know, we are splitting also. We are splitting also. It is written as Haris or Shisus, like that.
Because they don't want to talk about Visarga Sandhi right now. Okay, so the Visarga Sandhi will come after they teach these Vyanjana Sandhis towards the end chapters of this lesson series. When after having studied that, when you come back here, you will appreciate. Okay.
Okay, I understand.
Sometimes there is
Okay.
concurrency of learning required, but it is very difficult to approach with that concurrency.
Yes. Just
So
follow
they
it.
have,
I think that will
right
be
now
better.
they are
Okay.
forcing it down your throat. Assume there is a haris like that.
Anyway, it is easy to read, so we can remember it. Okay.
Yeah. Later on, this will become clear. Huh?
I understand.
Yata, we had one, no? Sarvam agre samyak bhavishyati.
Samayotapi. Samayoatitah.
Samayo atitah patatu
Bharati,
sarvam
can I
agre.
ask you? Okay, you ask first.
Okay, Balachandra Varya is done. Sundari Varya is having question again.
Yeah. No, I want you to explain the table, no, first corresponding to third is plus any second or old.
Yeah, that's what I explained. Sakara changes to Shakara, Takara to Chakara, Thakara to Chakara, etc. as the primary step. Okay, so first column plus any second column, presence of any second column doesn't have to be, will change to corresponding third column and old second column. Corresponding third column. So Jakara, Jakara, right? The corresponding third column means any second column letter will force the corresponding third column letter to appear. This. Okay? With the old second columns as is. That's what everywhere has happened. Cha, cha, ja, ja. Okay. Here, cha, sha has happened because we have not taken that full correspondence. We have stayed with the shakara, row switch. Okay. There is an option path. Okay. All right.
Thank you.
Okay. The sakara is always switching to shakara. That's why there is a line here. See, very important, this line in this table. This line shows no sankarya beyond that. It means sakara only changes to shakara, whereas tavarga and in the presence of chavarga changes to the corresponding chavarga letter. That's what is the correspondence. Okay? And that correspondence actually is due to combination of jastva and shchutva. Got it, Bhagini? In some cases. In some cases, it's due to combination of chartva and shchutva. Yeah. So there is sometimes chartva and then reversal to chartva, shchutva and then chartva, like that. Move up and down is also there in Pali. Yeah. Let's not confuse the other students. Huh? You stay with that secret knowledge of yours. We will learn it again later. Okay? Okay, so let us do some abhyasa now. Okay, so yeah, so Mahodaya had already moved ahead saying these guys are still stuck in this page. I am going to go ahead. So let us follow him. Shishus Shete, crowd sourcing. Shishus Shete, Sakara changed to Shakara. So double Shakara. So lot of Shakaras in that word. Shishus Shete, 4 Shakaras are there. Shishus Shete, amazing word. Okay, so baby sleeps. Ramashalam. Ramashalam. So Ramashalam. Okay, very good. Ramashalam gacchati. Ramashalam gacchati. Sanjayah. Sanjayah. So Nakara changes to Nyakara. This Varga Panchama. So Sanjayah it will become. See this compound. Nice. Sat Janaha. So Tavarga changes to corresponding Jakara. So corresponding to the Shutva word. So Ja it was. So Jaja will join. So Sajjanaha. Ghosha plus Ghosha. So what is this Ghosha business? This is the Paninian business. Okay. Panini titles the columns this way. Ghosha, Aghosha, Mrudu, Karkasha, etc. like that. So his transformations are based on the pronunciations of those individual consonants, which is very scientific. So first what Panini, okay, stay mute. I will mute everyone. You can unmute later. I will after I finish. Yeah. So what Panini does is he first classifies the entire letter set into its various property-based columnar arrangements, etc., where even the so-called Avargiya Vyanjanas, Yara, Lava, Shasaha. Even he brings those also into the property set. They're very clearly into one master table. And then he defines the sandhis based on that columnar and row-wise property sharing business. Okay. Primarily, all that is useful. Number one, for good pronunciation practice, because we know this belongs in the harsh category. This belongs in the ghosha. This belongs in the aghosha. What is the difference between ghosha, aghosha? Ghosha means the voice box resonation exists. Aghosha means it is a little bit not having voice box dominance. It is more the ear and mouth dominance. Kha, gha. Difference between kha and ga or ka and ga. Ka is unvoiced and ga is voiced. Voiced is ghosha. Okay? Jakara is ghosha. Chakara is aghosha. Okay? All right. Tat chaya. You can unmute. Tat chaya. So right now we have to just stick to alpa prana. Okay? Because we started with alpa prana, we have to go to alpa prana. All right. Etat cha. Chakara change. Takara changes to chakara. Etat cha. Etat cha. Sat chit. Similar change. Sach plus chit, sachit. Okay, Sachidananda, like that. Okay. Tat jwalati. Jwalati. That changes to ja. Tat jwalati. So that lights up. That is burning, something like that. Okay. Vidyut jihwaha.
Vidyut
jihwaha chakara. So vidyut jihwaha.
Sir, I am having one doubt here.
Yes, Bhagini.
Sir, Sami cha is there, no? Tacha. Either we are writing Tajjalati.
No. See, tat cha, because chakara was there, we stayed with chakara. Same row we stayed. So we are trying to honor the chakara's row. Chakara's column, I should say, in our column row.
Ta plus ja also we can.
When jakara came, it was the third column letter. So we switched takara to third column ja also. Not only we changed the row to chavarga, we also changed the column to ja column. Okay? Double change. Okay. Brihat Chatram. Brihat Chatram. Similar to what we saw, no? Tat Chaya. Takara, Chakara, Takara, Chakara. So Chakara, Chakara. Tat Brihat Chatram. Huge umbrella. Aghosha plus Aghosha.
Brihat Chatram.
Aghosha, because Chakara is a Alpa Prana Aghosha. Chakara is a Mahaprana Aghosha. Okay? We have not done the prana switch. We have done the Ghosha switch. That's all. There we did the softening Ghosha switch. Here we stayed Aghosha. We did the row change from third to chavarga. But we did not do the column change because the neighbor is actually a harsh letter. So we stick with Aghosha. But same Alpa Prana Chakara. Alpa Prana Takara changed to Alpa Prana Chakara. If you notice everywhere, we have not changed the prana. Okay? Is there any confusion about prana in anyone?
Yes, Varya, I didn't understand.
Yes,
okay, Nagaraj Varya has, somebody else has. So let me talk about pranas. Okay, so I wish I had a, well, I'll check if I have that slide. No. Okay, I don't have the slide. Just give me some time. Thanks. I found it. Is everyone okay? New share. I have to switch share. Sorry. Stop share. Share screen. PowerPoint slideshow. Okay. Is everyone able to see the new share?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So this one is the Paninian Maheshwara Sutra chart. Okay. This beautiful chart is produced by one of my own online Guruvaryas by the name Soumya Krishnapura. I have not taken direct permission, but here I am mentioning her name. So I have borrowed this from Vyoma Samstha Soumya Krishnapura Mahodaya, her Lagu Siddhanta Kaumudi Patha. Okay, Lagu Siddhanta Kaumudi is a shortened version of teaching Panini Shastra. Okay, all right. So that's very big, by the way. Lagu is only in Vyakarana Guru's mouth. Now, for us, it is a big itself. Okay. Huh. So, this is called Sthana Yatna Vivekaha. This chart is titled as Sthana Yatna Vivekaha. Sthana being the location, Yatna being the effort. So, locative and effort-based knowledge of letters. Okay. So, if you see the column titles, see Sprishta, Ishad Sprishta, Ishad Vivruta. So, touched, little bit touched, little bit open, completely open mouth. Okay. So, this is the play of the tongue and the roof of the mouth, palate, etc. So, that is that property set. Okay. Then, Bahya Prayatnaha, external effort. External doesn't mean outside the mouth. External here means throat actually, because it is outside the mouth below from the voice box, right? So Bahya Prayatnaha is related to that, the chest and all that, chest and stomach participation. For example, Vivaraha, Shwasaha, Aghoshaha, Samvaraha, Nadaha, Ghoshaha, Vivaraha, Shwasaha, Ghoshaha, Swara. So similar column title repeats, and then Vivruta has this Udatta, Anudatta, Swarita title, etc. Okay, then Sthana. This is the row title, Sthana. Kantasthana for Kavarga, Talusthana for Chavarga, Murdhasthana for Tavarga, Dantasthana for Tavarga, Oshtasthana for Pavarga. So Kantaha, Talu, Murdha, Dantaha, Oshtav. Some of them are in Ekavachana, some of them are in Bahuvachana. That's okay. Okay. So there is even combined letters. Dantoshtam, Kantathalu, Kantoshtam. You see Avargiya Vyanjanas and Swaras, some Swaras belong. So Panini has beautifully classified all the Swaras and Vyanjanas. And if you see what is missing, Anuswara and Visarga are missing here. So Anuswara and Visarga are generated later. Okay, they are called Ayogavaha. Why they are called Ayogavaha? Because they do not belong in the Maheshwara Sutra directly. They are produced afterwards due to Sandhi-like transformations. Okay, so Anuswara, Visarga, Jihvamuliya, Upadmaniya is a variation of Visarga, which is half Visarga. Okay. So this ku, you see, ku, chu, tu, tu, pu. These are Paninian titles for the rows, for up to this blue line ending. These don't belong to the ku, chu, tu, tu, pu set. Okay. So this way, and if you see here ka, kha, they are differing. Alpa prana, mahaprana. Ga, gha, alpa prana, mahaprana. Nya is alpa prana. It doesn't have a mahaprana correlate. Okay. So mahaprana is only column 2 and column 4 finished. And other 3 columns are Alpa Prana. So the Nasikas, Anunasikas, the Varga Panchamas, they are also Alpa Pranas. These are all important for Panini, this kind of identifying the property, because Sandhis depend on all these properties. Okay. And then this is just a Varga Pratamaha, Varga Dvitiya is first column, second column, third column, fourth column, fifth column. No, fifth column is called Anunasika column, not Varga Panchamaha, but sometimes we use Varga Panchamaha for that also. So like this. So this right now it is too technical to explain everything why they belong like this, but know that this table is constructed out of knowledge of Maheshwara Sutras and later how Panini titles the set of letters using Maheshwara Sutras. For example, his 14 Maheshwara Sutras are I, Wun, Ruk, E, Wong, I, Ouch. See, first all Swaras come out, and these last letters are called technical It letters. They don't actually, they are not part of the set. They are denoting the end of the subset there. So, for example, if I say Ak, it means I, Wu, okay, these 5 letters is Ak. If I say Ang, that is this 3 plus 2 plus 2, that many is Ang. Like that. Ach is all Swaras. So like this. And then Hal, for example, Hal, you see Hal, means all the Vyanjanas. Okay. And then Hash, Ha to Shakara here. Hash is all the soft letters. Hashvarna. And then Khari is all the harsh letters. See how he has classified. See, all these are soft. Hayavara Langya Manana Jaba Gada Dash Jaba Gada. But then Ka Ka Cha Ta Ta Cha Ta 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 Ka Pa Sha Sa Sa, all harsh letters. So harsh letters for Panini are Khar, but actually it's Kha R Khar, not due to any meaning of Khar itself. It's just the first last combination. Okay. So this way, this way, beautifully, he has arranged all the letters in this 14 formulas. He means Maheshwara himself is supposed to have arranged it, and the Paninian grammarians consider themselves as the Guru Shishya Parampara descendants of Maheshwara, who is the original grammarian. Anuradha, you have a question?
Sir, can you please send this in WhatsApp so that we can take printout or
Yes,
something?
yes.
Okay, thank you, Bhadia.
Yes.
Sir, so where will stu come here? Sir and
good. Stu has this tu. That Chandrabindu is the Ukara's Chandrabindu is to indicate it is a Itakshara. So tu remains, the is a it ending type thing. Okay, anyway, don't worry about Chandrabindu. So the tu is the tha, the dha, na. So sa is mentioned as part of stu, sakara. That's somewhere here, right? Yeah. See, in fact, sa belongs in that same dantaha. And similarly, later on, you will see shchu, right? Shchuna, shchuhu. See, sha belongs in the chavarga row wise, talu. So like this. So there is a sa to sha change for him is actually danta to talu change in his mind. Okay.
Wow, this is beautiful.
It is scientific. Leave alone beautiful. It is scientific. So we have only deteriorated since Pandinian times. we may have learned how to earn money, but we have never learned reality of human beings' abilities. Okay, yeah. All right. So we will go back to new share.
That's that. One request, please tell me once. No?
What, Bhagini?
The Maheshwar Sutrani, please explain once.
Recording will be shared, Bhagini. Huh?
Okay,
Please
okay,
walk
okay,
back
thank
and
you.
listen
Okay,
again.
sorry,
Okay.
okay, sir. Okay.
Huh.
Thank you. Dhanyavad.
Okay. So let's move forward. So we had finished Vidyut Jihvaha Brihat Chatram. So we finished the first lesson. So let us single source now. Multi-sourcing and nobody is able to hear anybody.
I've got a question.
Yes, Kanchana Varya.
Yeah, this Tat Chaya, that transformation to Tat Chaya and not Tat Chaya.
Yeah. See, we just stayed Alpa Prana and switched to the Chavarga. Chakara is a Chavarga letter. So we did not go to Mahaprana. We stayed with Alpa Pranatva and combined. So we gave honor to Chakara by going to the Alpa Prana Chakara to ease the pronunciation. But we didn't make it a Mahaprana also because Chakara is the Mahaprana. So that Prana influence is not coming into picture, but the Ghosha Aghosha influence is coming as well as the Chavarga Tavarga switchover is happening. Okay.
Okay. So this is the case in all Mahaprana transformations.
Chutva case, yeah, this is what happens. We just stay Alpa Prana. Ta cha.
Okay.
Yeah. Rajiv Varya, what is the question?
Sir, I want to try saying because you said you'd single source. That's why.
Oh, stand by, sir.
Okay.
Okay. Huh. Badri Narayan Varya. H. Badri Narayan Varya.
Sir.
Namaste, sir. So
Namaste.
split the sandhi and point out which two letters are joined. Okay. So basically Vishnu. So we are reversing. We are taking a already sandhified compound and we are trying to split it, identifying the individual letters and showing the transformation and then saying what sandhi it is. Everywhere here it will be Chutva, so you don't need to say that. So try a couple of them, sir.
Vishnu plus Chalayati.
It is Vishnu. You should not write right now. You should write what? Vishnus.
Vishnus plus Chalayati.
Write it as Vishnus. In the final exam, because we are going to have learned the Visarga, you write it as Vishnu plus Chalayati, saying Visarga Sandhi has also happened. Okay?
Yes, sir. But
Visarga
actually,
generation has also happened like that.
I don't know much about Sanskrit grammar. Actually, I was teaching English grammar. Hence, I would like to learn through this Samskrita
Very good,
Bharati.
very good. You have come,
That's all it is.
you have come to the right institute, sir, Samskrita Bharati. We will try to
I-
help you as much as possible.
I already heard about you a lot, but now observing.
Thank you,
Okay, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks. So, like Mahoday answered, it is Vishnus Chalayati, S plus Ch changed to Sh in the combine. I am showing the compound itself. Okay, Sh reverse to Ch, and in turn, Vishnus will further move to Vishnu later. Okay, if you take the, we cannot say it, Vishnus is an incomplete terminal form. So, we take it to a complete terminal form by taking the Visarga generation path, which is Vishnu. Okay? हाँ. अनुराधा वर्ये.
आम महोदय.
हाँ.
गुणिन जयः, गुणिन प्लस जयः.
Nakara, right? Gunin plus Jayaha. So na ja became nya ja, Anjaneya type nja. Okay, Gunin Jayaha. One more you do.
Next one is Suhrut Jagama. That is Suhrut plus Jagama.
Correct. Suhrut Takara plus Jagama. So we not only changed the Varga, we went from harsh to soft. Ja. Okay, we stayed Alpa Prana but went from harsh to soft. Ta changed to Ja. Okay, Suhrut Jagama. Thanks, Bhagini. One Mahodaya wanted to participate, right? Who it was?
Sir, me.
Rajiv Barya. You try a couple.
Surit Jatayu. Suhrit plus Jatayu. Ta plus Ja.
Correct. So, ta softens to Ja. So, there is a row change and a column change. Row change is the Shchutva. Column change is the softening, which is part of the Shchutva right now as we are considering. But the eventual in the individualized learning, we will actually learn first it softens, then it switches rows. Okay. Shchutva is the last step. Before that, something called Jastva would have happened to soften it. Anyway, we'll not worry about it. Okay. One more, yeah.
Nadischa. So Nadis plus Cha.
Very good. Nadis plus Cha.
Plus Cha.
Sa plus Cha or S plus Ch becomes Ch. Okay. So, yeah. In fact, we don't say Sa because Akara is not there. So, we use this intermediate S for this. S, Ch. So, S plus Ch, Sh, like that we say. Okay. That's okay. It's okay. You say it with Akara. Not a problem. So, Vijay Lakshmi Varye. Thanks, Rajiv Varya. Vijay Lakshmi Varye. You get a couple. Yeah.
Anyas Chatram. Anyas plus Chatram.
Anyasa. See, Sakara doesn't change to Chakara. Sakara would have changed to Shakara.
Shakara.
So, what could have been the original?
Anyas plus Chatram.
Anyat, not Anyas. Anyat, Takara. Anyat plus Chatram, Anyat Chatram. Okay. So, we have to reverse from Cha to Ta, not to Sakara. We can only reverse from Sha to Sa. Sha changes to Sa, but Cha changes to Ta. Okay. Yeah. Ja also changes to Ta. Ja also. For example, Ja also changes to Ta. See, Ja. Ja changed to Ta. Ja change. See, this Tu it became. Okay. All right. So, I think you did two.
One only I did.
Oh, one only you did. Sorry. Go on more.
Yeah. Vipat plus
Vipat plus Cha. Correct. Vipat plus Cha, Vipat Cha.
Cha.
No. Don't go Mahaprana. Vipat
Ta
Cha.
changes into Cha.
So, Vipat Cha. No Mahaprana. Don't introduce more air. Just double pronounce the Chakara a little bit. Like attack Cha, release Cha. Whenever we see a compound, no, there is an attack letter and there is a release letter. Those who are into piano and such things, they know this attack release business. So we have to little bit, when we have double cha, we go vipacha, vipacha. So after the first chi, give a little bit and then pronounce the second cha fully, like that. Vipacha. So if it was just cha without the compound, it would be vipacha. Instead of vipacha, we go pronounce in vipacha.
Okay, sir.
But we don't go vipacha.
Thank you, sir.
Vipacha would be mahaprana, which is illegal. Okay? Don't
So what is
confuse
vipacha?
compounding with prana. Prana is separate subject, compounding is separate subject. Attack release is compounding. Yeah.
G, what is vipat? What is the meaning of vipat?
Vipat means some kind of adversity.
Okay.
Adversity to, I mean, we have to have the whole sentence to bring out a meaning. But here, simply in this context, adversity to. So, Krishnena vipacha drashtam. Drishtam, sorry. So, by Krishna, even the adversity was seen, something like that. When he saw Shishupala, I guess. Okay. Meeta Bagroy Varye. Meeta Varye, do I say Meeta or Meeta?
Meeta.
Meeta, thanks. That's a better original Sanskrit pronunciation. Okay. Meeta Varye, huh?
Sat Shaktihi, Sat plus Shaktihi.
Takara. Sat plus
Takara.
Shakti. Okay. Sat Shakti.
Uchatanam. Ut plus Chatanam. Takara.
Ut plus Chatanam. Uchatanam. I mean, Uchatanam in the end means rejection. Yeah. Last one. Finish off, Bariye. You get it. Bengal, we are supporting Bengal. So go number 10.
Sir, this is not Bengal. Actually, it is Punjab.
Oh. I don't know why I saw Roy and said must be Bengal.
I know. Long story, but yeah, Punjab.
Long story. One day we will spend some time on that. Okay.
Jivanam.
We love Punjab also. Go.
Tat plus Jivanam. Takara.
Takara. Tat plus Jivanam. Are you originally a Punjabi Bhagini?
So my husband is Punjabi. I am Sindhi.
Okay. Your pronunciation is not Punjabi. I could make out Sindhi. Okay, Sindhu Desh. Fantastic. Okay. Anuradha Variye, your question? Yeah.
Yeah, this Uchatana means rejection, you said, no?
Actually, Mahaprana Chatanam may be related to rejection. I thought so. I am not sure now.
Yeah. It should be Ucharanam means pronunciation, something like that. Or
Ucharanam, that is Repa. Ucharanam. Okay. So this is Chatanam. We will have to see this Chatanam in the question. But I think it means lifting something off like that. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem. Shtutva Sandhihi. Okay. So we are now at a 12 o'clock break. So it is a good point to take a 4-minute break. So 12:06, let us take a water break now. 12:06, we will gather back. Okay, welcome back. So Shtutva Sandhi is like the other path. Okay, we saw stu letter change in the presence of chu letter changing to another stu letter. There are some rules of what it changes to, but we got it roughly. Shtutva is the other similar type of transformation, except it's between two different vargas. Okay, the sthani or the guy who is replaced is still a stu letter. See, sakara tavarga only. But the neighbor now, neighbor can be left side neighbor, right side neighbor. Largely right side neighbors is what we see, but left side neighbors are also possible. Anyway, so the neighbor, instead of being shakara and chavarga, changes to shakara, shatkona shakara and tavarga. Shtu, we call it shtu. Instead of shu, we call it shtu. So shtutva sandhi, because shtu is the replacer. It's called shtutva sandhi. So we say shtutva happened. Shtu letter came into being in the place. So shtutva happened in the place of a stu letter. Okay. So stoho, shtuna, shtuhu is the Paninian formula. This whole table, he simply, in a very, very sweet way, he says stoho, shtuna, shtuhu. Finish. So same thing. first column with any second column, corresponding third column and old second column. So corresponding sakara can only change to shakara. There is a line, but tavarga letter will switch to the corresponding harsh or soft variant in the second column. Okay, the replacement is corresponding, and of course Varga Panchama will always switch to Varga Panchama. Na will change to Na, etc. But Ta could potentially change to Ta or D. Th can potentially change to Th or D. The D will change to D. Okay, it has to go, and if the neighbor was harsh, it could go there also. Tattika, like tatti, tad, tat, tad, tattika, like that it will become. Anyway, so we will learn later. The bogey switches of Panini we will learn slowly. Okay, what is this corresponding is it's a little involved. Correspondence is not an easy word there. Okay. So let us read the Niyama portion before we see the examples. Little bit we will violate Samskrita Bharati's Paddhati. We'll go with the Niyama and then come to the examples. So Shtutva Sandeha Niyama, when Sakara and the letters of Tavarga, that is S and T, that one, Tavarga, come before or after, this is the neighborhood business, of Shakara and Tavarga letters, this column, the former, that is the Thani, the Sakara Tavarga letter, are replaced by the latter. This is the replacement shown, basically copycat of Shtu only. Okay, this is known as Shtutva Sandhi. Okay, in the table, when any of the letters in the first column comes before or after any of those in the second, letters in the first column are replaced by those in the third, respectively. They have not talked much about correspondence. This is a little bit of what you call escapism in this sentence. I have used the word corresponding, okay, and that is only hinting a little bit rather than solving everything. Larger picture, it will slowly emerge how this correspondence happens. Little bit I have explained about the prana not changing, about the ghosha, aghosha switches, etc. Okay, the prana and the ghosha, aghosha are the things from that table. That colorful table of Guru Varya, Soumya Varya. Okay, read the following examples. Okay, Mallinathena Kumara Sambhavasya Brihattika Likita. And actually Alpa Prana. Brihattika Likita. There is no Praham Prana anywhere. Mallinathena, by Mallinatha. Oh, Mallinatha is a Vyakyakara. Okay, is a famous Vyakyakara. We owe a lot to him for passing on the legacy of knowledge of Sanskritam by his Vyakyas. And he is not ancient guy. Indian standards. He is only about 600 years ago type. So he is of the same era as Purandaradasa. Of course, they are all part of the Hampi lineage, Hampi kingdom. One of the last culturally rich kingdoms, unless you count Mysuru Samsthana also, they encourage Sanskrit a lot in the early years. So yeah, Hampi, Mysuru, actually they were like Samantas of Hampi kings in their early eras. Anyway, so this Mallinatha is from that parampara, that era. Okay, and he has written lots of beautiful what we call Vyakhya. No, but there is one more term for that, Bhasha or something like Bhashya. So he has written a lot of Bhashya for many of the Kalidasa's poetry and many other things. Okay, so Kumara Sambhava of Kalidasa, he has written a Tika called Brihat Tika. So Mallinathena Guru Kumara Sambhavasya Brihat Tika Likita. Brihat plus Tika, Brihat Tika. Takara changed to Takara. So this is Shtutva because Tavarga, right? Shtutva. But the signs is identical to Shtutva, except there is a row is different. Ta row instead of cha row. Okay. Saha uttankanam karoti. That fellow typing he does. Ut plus tankanam. Tankanam means to tong something. To hit something is tankanam. To press the seal is also called tankanam. Okay. So ut tankanam, that is the typing, is the word engineered for typing. So saha ut tankanam, ut tankanam. So takara changed to takara. Karoti. Patangaha akashe uddayate. Ut plus dayate. Ta changed to da. Uddayate. Here what happened? It softened also. In addition to changing the row from tavarga to tavarga, it went to the softer da instead of saying as. It's not uddayate. It is uddayate. Easier to pronounce. That's why the sandhi is that way. Easier to pronounce is the rule. Because there is a soft da, we honor, and in honor of that, we switch to softening of the takara to dakara. Ramena dhanushtankaraha skritaha. Sh dhanus. See, dhanuhu, reversing back to dhanus. Dhanus, sakara in the presence of takara, changed to shakara. Shatkona shakara. So shtutva happened. Dhanushtankaraha. First row shtutva. So in the presence of any column, any actually we should remove the line. This line only here we should remove. Any neighbor. Okay, see, in fact, takara is not shakara. Takara is from the bottom side. So this line should be removed if you want to be very accurate. Okay, so whereas this line is here to here, source to destination, this line is important. Okay, if you know what I mean. If you don't worry, I am trying to be over descriptive here in the geometrical aspects of this table. Ramena dhanushtankaraha kritaha. By Rama, the tankara means the when you string the bow, it will become a taut string, no, like a bow instrument almost. It will be like so. Tankara is when they actually test the tension of the bow string. So all the archers, they don't keep the bow strung. If you keep the bow strung, the string will become weak. So they keep it unstrung, and when they need to fight, they string it. Okay. With the right tension, depending on the distance they need to hit, etc. I guess. Only those who do bow fighting will know. So they will test the string with the tankara, that tankarana. Okay. So dhanush tankaraha kritaha by Rama, inviting the opponent to the war. Kanya shodasha kupat jalam anayanti. Kanyas, kanyaha, reversing back to kanyas. Sakara changed to shakara in the presence of another shakara here, shtutva. Here we stayed in the first row. Kanya shodasha kupat jalam anayanti. So set of 16 young ladies from the well, they bring water. Okay. Balika shodha vibhaktaha. Shodha is six ways. It is a different pratyaya to the shodasha. Shodha vibhaktaha. Dvidha vibhaktaha. Tridha vibhaktaha. Tridha jnasyamaha. 3 ways we will know. This kind of dha, since the dha has become dha in the shodha. Okay. So only. So balikas shoda. Balika shodha, dha, mahaprana, shodha vibhaktaha. So the girls were split in 16 ways. Six groups. Shodashana, shodha, that is, I have to forget the shodasha. So 6th way. Shat has become shodha. Okay. Patat damarukam saha grihitavan. Patat damarukam, falling. Patat is shatranta. Patat, that which is falling. Patat. Patat damarukam is patat damarukam. Ta changed to softened tavarga, which is da. So patat damarukam saha grihitavan. The falling drumlet. I'm using the word drumlet is as my own engineering. Okay, he grabbed. Okay. Tad dolayamanam asti. Tat dolayamanam asti. That is swinging left and right. Dolayamana is swinging. Okay. So that tad vrikshaha, something like that. Okay. Dolayamanam asti. Maruchalati vrikshaha dolayamanam asti. Tad dolayamanam asti. Okay, so this is the Shtutva. So very straightforward. If you know Shtutva, you know what is Shtutva, except you know the row is different. Okay, the influencer is different, so the switch is also different. That's all. The influencer was tu there, here it is tu. Okay, the Sandhi words printed in bold. So this you guys go through. Pretty much we have done it, seen it, so nothing to say again here. Shtutva Sandeha Niyamaha we have seen. So this slide we have completed. So I remind you again, the corresponding is a little intricate. So Gosha and Prana, etc. Rule that. So basically how Gosha and Prana rule, we have to switch from Agosha to Ghosha if the influencer is a Ghosha word. We have to switch from Ghosha to Agosha if the influencer is Agosha. Influencer is this column, neighbor. Okay, then if we are starting at Alpa Prana, we have to stay Alpa Prana. That is that other part of the correspondence. If you're starting with Mahaprana, stay Mahaprana. Okay, don't switch to Alpa Prana, Alpa to Maha, Maha to Alpa. That much we have seen in the examples we have seen. Okay, any questions? Okay, so some exercises. Shtutva Sandhi. Let us do this quickly, crowdsource and do this quickly. Okay, by the way, Shtutva Sandhi is a Vyanjana Sandhi that we know. Another technical title for Vyanjana Sandhi is Hal Sandhi. Hal being the entire set of consonants according to Maheshwara Sutra order. Right? It is the subset Hal from the Maheshwara set of 14 sutras. So Hal is the Hayavarat, all that. Join Sandhi. Tat Tika. Tatika. So Takara. So yeah. So Tat Cha had become Tatcha there, Chakara. Here it changes to Takara. Tatika. Very easy. Nadat Damarukam. Softening happens now.
Nadat Damarukam.
Dakara. So Nadat Damarukam. Da compound. Nadat Damarukam. What this means? The sounding Damaru. That's what Nadat Damarukam means. So in the hands of Maheshwara, Damarukam Nadati. So Nadat Damarukam. Shatranta Nadat. Yes, Bhagini? Question? No. No. Dalas Shat. Sa to Shatkona Sha. Dalas Shat. Okay, Dalas Shat. Chakrin Dhaukase.
Chakrin Dhaukase.
Nakara. Nakara has changed to Nakara. This is Na. Chakrin Dhaukase. Like that. Okay. Meaning of Dhaukase, I used to know, now I've forgotten. Chakrin is actually name for Vishnu, the one with chakra. Dhaukase means he will shine or something like that, maybe. I'm not sure of this Dhaukase anymore. My brain has forgotten. Okay, we'll find out. Oh, there you go. I have it here. Hey Krishna, you approach. Okay, Tattika, that critique. Nadat Damarukam, beating drum. The last shat is 6 petals. Chakrin Daukase is Krishna, you approach. Daukase is Madhyama Purusha Ekavachana, so you is involved there. So you are approaching, something like that. Okay. Then Asakrit Tankanam is leisurely typing. Asakrit means leisurely, it's not hastened, unhastened. That means leisurely. And then Balika Shodasha, we already know, 16 girls. Okay, all right. So because my own brain cheats me, I have put it down here very clearly. Asakrit Tankanam. Takara. Okay, Asakrit Tankanam, double Takara. Balika Shodasha. Double Shakara. Balika Shodasha. So I think we have got the signs of Shtutva fairly well with this. So now we have to do here they have given the Udaharana also. Etat Damarukam, Etat plus Damarukam, t. Okay, I think I may have not pasted properly in the previous slide. So they have given a Udaharana also. So this is the reversal exercise. Okay, so let me mute everyone and call some people. I will go to the, because So many students are there. Let me get everybody involved. I'll go to the last name in the list that I see, which is Sushma. Sushma? Sushma Varye? Oh, she doesn't have microphone on her. See, Sushma Varye, if you do not accept to join by Wi-Fi or data, no, or you do not accept that recording sometime when it pops up saying this session is being recorded, are you okay with it? Just say okay. Okay. So your picture is not coming. Nobody knows which Sushma. So don't be afraid to say okay there. Okay. So when you say that only, it enables your microphone. Now, because you didn't accept, maybe because you are not aware, not because you are not intending to not accept, it has not come. So few of you don't have microphone. Let me call Yogesh Shendre Varya.
Mahodaya.
Namaste Varya. You get 1 and 2.
Yeah. Sat Tippani is Sat plus Tippani.
Very good.
Where,
Sat plus Tippani.
Yeah, where to plus t is becoming t.
Yes, double t. Very good. T becomes t. One more.
Second one is Balashashtha. Balashashtha. So this is Balas plus Shashtha.
Very good.
Where so plus sh is becoming sh.
Sh. Very good. Double sh. So this is actually eventually, if we didn't do this sandhi, we would have taken the Visarga generation path, which is Balaha Shashtaha. Like I told you, Visarga is a generated letter. Okay. So Visarga's generation itself is actually the sandhi. Though sometimes reversal of Visarga, we are naming it as sandhi because that's what we are learning. Visarga generation itself is a Visarga sandhi path as far as Panini is concerned. Okay. Thanks, Varya. So let us call Vijaya Lakshmi. Vijaya Lakshmi.
जी सर.
हाँ, Bagini, you get 2.
बृहट्टङ्कशाला. बृहत् plus टङ्कशाला.
Correct. Brihat plus Tankasha. 2 plus 2, t. Well done. One more.
असङ्कृड्डयनम्.
No, there is no Anuswara. Asakrit.
असकृड्डयनम्. असत् plus.
No. Asakrit.
असकृत् plus dayanam.
Asakrit plus dayan. 2 plus d. So asakrit means not immediately. That means slowly or leisurely sense. Dayana means to fly. So asakrit dayanam means leisurely flight. Like with a paragliding or something like that. Huh? Asakrit dayanam.
Okay.
Thanks, Bagini. Well done. Vandana Gorodia. Vandana Varye.
Namaste, sir.
Namaste. We have a Gujarati, right?
Yes, sir.
Welcome to Gujarat. Bagini, you get 2.
Syat dakka. Syat.
Correct.
Plus dakka.
Yeah, takara changing. See what is happening here. Okay.
Takara to apna ye takara, then takara will change to d.
See what has happened is here there is a Mahaprana switch also has happened. So my earlier statement saying prana has not switched has been violated here. That means there are certain further pathways where Mahaprana is also force. Okay. Syat dhakka. See, that's why I even put here. D plus d is what we have learned. So how is d plus d generated is open question for us. Let us leave it and figure it out slowly. Okay. We will come to the meanings later. We will just try to solve it. One more, Bagini.
Bayakrut. What is that?
Damaraha. Bayakrit Damaraha.
Sir, meaning of Damaraha?
See, here I have Bagini. Meanings will come later.
Okay. Bayakrut Damaraha.
Takara. Okay. So Bayakrit Damaraha. So Bayakrit is that which is generating fear. Damaraha we have to see. Okay. See here. Syad Dakka, number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Scary riot. My God. So Damaraha is a riot. So scary riot is Bayakrit Damaraha. Pah. What a
Right.
word in Samskritam.
Okay. Yeah,
So
very
it,
different.
nice word. Okay. So that was that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Did you finish 2, Bagini?
Yes,
We don't want to be impartial to Gujarat. Otherwise, Modi Varya will get angry. Dhanyavada. So let us call our own Karnataka's Vidya Shanbag Varye.
Yes, sir.
Ha,
Good to
Bagini.
meet you again, sir.
Welcome back, Bagini.
Yes, sir. Hasad dimbaha. Hasad plus dimbaha. Ta plus dha
No,
equals
not
to
dha. D only.
yeah.
T plus d. D.
Sharadambaraha.
No.
Sharad.
The way you pronounce, there was no duplication. Sharad Dambaraha, we have to say. You have to give that attack release pause.
Yes. Yes. Sharadambaraha.
Better.
Sharad plus dambaraha. Dabaraha.
Dambaraha.
Dambaraha.
Sharat plus Dambaraha. T plus d again. See, when we alone pronounce the duplicant, we cannot pronounce it because attack and release is possible only with neighborhood pronunciation. So Sharat Dambaraha has the attack release possibility. Just d, very difficult to attack and release. I mean, you can't. See, that's the mouth engineering. Sharat Dambaraha has attack release possibility. How we can pronounce there is very difficult alone to pronounce. Okay?
Yes.
Yeah. Some things only with neighborhood we can go. So what are the meanings? Thanks, Bagini. Satippani, true list. Okay. Balashashtaha, sixth boy. Shashtaha is sixth. Big print shop. Bruhat Tankashala. See, Tankanam means typing. So printing also.
Tankashala is mint.
Mint also. Yeah. But you can take it both for mint as well as for print shop also. Mint also is printing now. Mint also they print notes nowadays. Who is doing coins anymore? It's too expensive. Yes, Rajiv Varya.
In Chennai we have Tankashala.
Sir,
Yes. In Mysore also we have Bagini.
Sir, in this your version, perhaps there was a printing mistake. That is why there is that question mark. In the next version of the book, it's actually da and da.
Alpaprana da with Mahaprana da, just like I have shown in red, no?
Yes, that is there in the question itself.
That means I carry an older version which has been since corrected. Okay. So
Right,
that is
sir.
very helpful, Varya. Thanks for referring to the textbook to correct us. So
you,
we
sir.
have to just, this is what it is. We have to change the original only.
Right, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thanks. That is helpful. Otherwise, it would have violated our prana rule and it would have put me in a prana sankata. Prana sankata, very literally that. Okay. All right. So let's move forward. Where we were, yeah. Leisurely flight, perhaps a hand drum. So that is Syat Dakka. Syat is perhaps like that. It may be a Dakka. Okay. Then Bayakrit Damaraha is the scary riot. Damaraha. Sounds like Dakka, Damaru like that, but the word is something very weird. Right. Hasad Dimbaha. Laughing baby. Dimba is an alternate name for Shishu. Beautiful. Sharad Dambaraha. So the autumn decoration. Dambara is that decoration thing. Okay. So autumn decoration. Whatever is the decoration in autumn. Spring we can say decorated, but yeah. So with that we have concluded the Sandhi study, which is kind of good. So let us move a little bit more because I always take 10, 15 extra minutes of yours. Let me do that here. Laukika Nyayaha. So what is this 8th section Laukika Nyaya about? Is actually the way in which the common parlance refers to certain realities of life. Okay, common parlance for certain realities of life. Don't take this as some court rule or something like that. Nyaya. Okay, Laukika. I mean, this is almost like the truths of the real world, something like that. Okay. So there are some popular maxims. Oh, thanks. They have said maxims. Yeah. Maxims in Sanskrit language. Appropriate use of these adds charm to the speech. In fact, maxims add charm, but something that we in our colloquial Vangmaya we use gade we call in Kannada. So the whenever somebody does something weird, we refer to, oh, that fellow did like monkey, something like some gade is there. So we explain it away with that. So it's like giving shunthi to monkey to give him something useful like that. So that kind of gades are there. So you can say they are also that, but this is a little bit more specific to Sanskrit. Okay, these maxims. Let us see. But we have borrowed it in Kannada also. We use some of these in that sense. So in this series, we give 2 maxims in each lesson of Shiksha course. So this is very nice. I love this section, Laukika Nyaya. So Kakataliya Nyaya. Kaka is crow, Tala is palm tree. Kakataliya means the Nyaya of crow and the palm tree, like that. What is this? This Nyaya or the reality? Nyaya in the sense of reality. The reality of crow and the palm tree. What it is? When any 2 events occur together by chance, okay, not due to any cause effect thing, we call it Kakataliya Nyaya. Okay, Kakataliya occurrence. Yeah. So a crow sits on a palm tree. It happens to come down and sit on a palm tree, just like that. Immediately, a palm leaf or a branch breaks loose and falls down. Okay, the 2 events, though unrelated, occur simultaneously. In such happenings, this maxim is quoted. So when somebody tries to say, "Ayyo, he came and that's why it happened like this. You sat down, that's why Kohli got out." Like these kind of stupidities we have, no? So that is all Kakataliya Nyaya. Ayyo, last time it happened, there is no real cause and effect. When I come, I don't have the power to make Kohli get out. Let me sit. So this kind of Kakataliya Nyaya is used to explain that accidental coincidence, not a real cause and effect coincidence. Okay. Next one is Bhikshupada Prasara Nyaya. So how do we use this? Okay, before I go into this, how do you use this? That's in the same way Samskrita, this is what happened. Are maya kimapi na kritam kakataliya nyayam syat mam na tadaya, like that. It may be due to accidental coincidence. Don't hit me or don't blame me, like that. Okay. Whoever is getting affected may say use that. Bhikshupada prasara nyaya. So we can immediately know what it is. Bhikshu means Bhikshuka, the beggar. Pada prasara means to spread his leg. So you know immediately the title itself, you know the whole katha. Bhikshupada prasara nyaya. A beggar had no place even to stretch his legs. Somebody offered him a place to lie down. But in the course of time, the beggar occupied the entire house and threw out the owner himself. It happens so often. So Bhikshupada Prasara Nyaya. This reality is little bit hitting US also. They blamed the entire world, saying you're not taking care. We are such a great nation, and we will give succor to anybody who is harmed anywhere, like that. And Bhikshupada Prasara Nyaya is happening to them now. A beggar had no place even to stretch. Bhikshupada Prasara Nyaya. Okay. All right. Picture is very appropriate. Okay. Sangrahya Vishayaha. A few more minutes, so let's do this one, this section also. Here is a description of the boundary of our country in Puranas. Okay. Uttaram yat samudrasya himadreschaiva dakshinam Varsham tad Bharatam nama Bharati yatra santatihi. So in Purana, one of the Puranas, many Puranas perhaps even, okay, this shloka is found, which describes the geological boundaries of this country called Bharata. Uttaram yat samudrasya, that which is in the north of the ocean or oceans. Himadrehe cha eva dakshinam. Himadresh chaiva. See, chutva. See, Himadres, Sakara changed to Shakara. Chutva happened. And then after that, there is a Vriddhi, but that we'll not worry about that. Himadres chaiva dakshinam. So, that which is south of Himadri, which is the mountain ranges of Himalayas. Hima Adri. Adri means mountain, and then Hima is the snow mountain. So, south of the Himalayas. Varsham tad Bharatam. Varsham means the country. That is the country by the name Bharata. Bharatam nama. Bharati yatra santatihi. The lineage where is called Bharati. Lineage of Bharati. Here this may be Bharata Santati is Bharati Santati. Strilinga of Santati is Ikaranta Bharati. But anyway, the region to the north of the ocean and to the south of Himalayas is known as Bharata Varsham. The inhabitants here are called Bharatiyaha. Okay. Santati Ekavacham Bharati. That of Bharata is Bharatiyaha. Okay. Bharatiyaha. Here the word Varsha refers to the continent in the Jambudvipa. Of the 9 Varshas in Jambudvipa, Bharatam is the 9th. Okay. Ratnakara Patam Himalaya Kiritinim Brahma Rajarshi Ratnadhyam Vande Bharatamataram. Nice shloka. So this is bowing down to the goddess Bharati, goddess Bharati, the mother Bharati. Okay. Ratnakara Dhauta Padam. Ratnakara, that is Ratnakara is Akara generally means body of water. Ratnakara here is body of water with jewels. That is the ocean is called that. Okay. So ocean is referred in Ratnakara. Okay. Dhauta Padam. Pada is feet. Dhauta is washed. So one whose feet is washed by the oceans. Ocean king is used here. Kara. So, okay. This is the beautiful imagination of the geography of this Bharatavarsha by the Kavi. Because oceans are there to the south, it is as if the waves, strong waves of the Indian Ocean is cleansing the feet of this goddess Bharati. What a beautiful Ratnakara Dhauta Padam, Strilinga Ekavachana Dvitiya Vibhakti. To that Bharatam Mataram, like that. Himalaya Kiritinim, whose head is adorned with the bejeweled crown of Himalaya. What a beautiful imagination. Appa. Brahma Rajarshi Ratnadhyam, one who is filled with Brahma Rajarshis. Okay. Jewels of the quality of Brahma Rajarshi. Okay. So Brahma you can take as learned people. Okay. Because the word Brahmin somehow has become mean something else nowadays, as some kind of clan that suppresses every other clan is how it is seen. We have become the new Jews, right? So Brahma Rajarshi Ratnadhyam. So filled with sages and learned people, the Ratnas, who are sages and learned people. Okay. Adhya means one who has that, like that. Vande, aham vande, I offer my prayer. Uttama Purusha Ekavachana, so aham vande. Bharata Mataram aham vande. So now everything above, all 3 words above are Visheshana of Bharata Mataram, but with beautiful Samasta Padas describing the quality both physically and otherwise. One is about the feet part being washed by the oceans. Another is about the Himalaya acting like the Kirita. And the third is about the body of herself containing learned people who are also tapasvis and rishis. Okay, who are well-wishers. Ratnakara Dhauta Padam Himalaya Kiritinim Brahma Rajarshi Ratnadhyam Vande Bharata Mataram. Okay, because these are akarantas, am is the dvitiya. This is matara matru shabda goes to mataram. Rikaranta. Okay, let us call it a break now. Or let us finish this column also. Finish this column. I'll push you a little bit. Contribution of Bharata to the field of mathematics and science. Okay. So, Bharata. Sorry. See, this is the problem of using English letters. Contribution of Bharata. They should put a line or put double A. Bharata to the field of, there shouldn't have been Mahaprana. Anyway, to the field of mathematics and science. Invention of zero. Invention of zero. Okay. Recognition of zero. Shunyam, abhavaha. Indian numerals, Sankhya. Decimal system, Dashamana Paddhatihi. Sthana Paddhatihi. Okay. The more than, it can be any, it need not be Dasha. It can be even octal, hexadecimal, whatever. But importance is the place value system. We should not call it decimal system. We should replace this with place value system. It happened to be 10 base, okay, which is nice because we have 10 fingers. See, so nice because we have 10 fingers. So, okay, Dashamana Paddhatihi, Ankasthanam. That's why I put Ankasthanam, place value system, PVS. That is very critical part. So, let us extend our knowledge that way. Algebra, Bija Ganitam, Avyakta Ganitam. Okay, unknown, the Ganita of unknown. XY, that one. Trigonometry, Trikona Mapanam, Ayurveda School of Medicine, atomic theory, Anima, Garima. Okay, little bit extend, little bit stretch here, but let's take it. Anima, Garima, Anuhu, Dvyanukam, Trianukam. There is this thought process of our Sankhya and other philosophers where they try to recognize the fundamentality of everything. They said, oh, there is a primary anu and then that combines and then this larger thing is from that. So until we can go down to the anu, the property is common. These kind of things they have explained. So you can say a little bit of material theory rather than atomic theory. Okay. Material science, little bit processing was there for that.
Sir,
in fact,
we can
Rasayana
include
Shastra also was there.
Sir, Vaisheshika.
Vaisheshika, sorry, you're right, not Sankhya, Vaisheshika. Sankhya is more about mental thinking and things like that. Okay, surgery, cosmetic surgery, yeah, Shushruta Samhita. They knew about, needing to do stitching and letting parts heal, etc., or even removing portions for avoiding. For example, if there was a snake bite, they knew to do the sacrifice of the leg for saving the body and things like that. Agaratantra or something like that. Okay. Yoga. Oh, we don't even need to say much. Yoga of the body and the mind. We should extend that way. Okay. So, for example, they may not have notation scheme like we have in modern, which makes it so much easier and better to study mathematics. But they had their own method. See, for example, this sutra, I don't know where I have to find, whether it is in Bhaskara's Leelavati or some place like that. Anyway, Sardadvikena gunitas tribirhruto vargito yuto navabihi tat padameka vihinam rupa chatushkam sako rashihi. So, what is the square root? Rashi is square root, etc. Okay, you can see Rupa Chatushkam, number 4 result. Okay, see, Tat Padameka Vihinam, subtracted from 1. So, Sako Rashihi, which is that square? Sardadvikena Gunitas Tribirhruto. See here, all this. So, square, so much was there. So, what is y? He is asking. So the question here is a pure algebra question. What is x or y, which is in this kind of formula? That's what that is saying. See the brilliance of language, linguistics, to represent these symbols. Okay, all the vibhaktis used in a peculiar way to explain all this. Same, whatever Panini did using vibhaktis, these guys have done for mathematics also. Okay, with that we will call it a morning.
Convert பண்ண உடனே.
Okay, we will call it a morning. Okay. You know, we can sit and analyze that very nicely. Sardhadvikena gunitaha. Sardhadvikam is 2.5, right? Dvikena gunitaha is that kaha. Sardhadvikena gunitaha is that y. Okay. Tribihi khrutaha. Khrutaha. So tribihi by 3 divided. Okay. Vargitaha. Vargitaha squared. Navabihi yutaha added to 9. Okay. So, yuto navabihi vargita. So we will do the addition and then the square root, it seems, at least according to the picture. That's what. It wouldn't have been useful to square root immediately a square. So correct. So this should be for the whole this square. So it is some x square plus y square, square root of the whole thing. So we can simplify using the known simplification of such square root of a square plus b square formulas are there. No? So anyway, so this kind of our 1500 years ago, India was this. Where are we now? You guys tell me. Okay. So let us leave it at that. Let's take the afternoon session, do this exercise and then move to the new lesson. Have a nice lunch. Come back at 3 o'clock. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.